footage recorded by a Ukrainian drone shows a Russian soldier traveling on a motorcycle along a narrow trail across open terrain. The movement ends abruptly after the rider strikes a mine, bringing the motion to a halt. In the Donbass region, 2 Russian soldiers were observed transporting ammunition using a wheelbarrow. An FPV drone operated by the Ukrainian armed forces was promptly deployed in response. Upon noticing the approaching drone, the soldiers withdrew from the area. The drone then carried out a targeted strike on the ammunition-laden wheelbarrow, resulting in a significant detonation. The following sequence takes place on a snow-covered field near the Pokrovsk area and is recorded by a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone. A Russian soldier is seen facing an approaching drone at close range, appearing overwhelmed. He repeatedly waves his arms toward the aircraft as if signaling for it to stop, but the attempt has no effect. Moments later, the soldier turns and tries to flee across the snow, stumbles and falls. The drone closes in and resolves the encounter under continuous aerial observation. Near the ruins of a residential area, a Russian soldier attempts to flee repeated aerial pressure. He narrowly avoids the first approach, but during the second pass, there is no remaining space or time to evade. The footage was recorded some time ago near the Pokrovsk direction and has only recently been released. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone monitors an open grassy field where fighting has been intense. A Russian VAZ vehicle moves across the terrain, attempting to reach Ukrainian defensive positions. As it nears the edge of the field, the vehicle drives over an anti-tank mine, loses mobility, and brings the advance to a halt. A Russian artillery tractor was identified by reconnaissance drones after reportedly stopping in an attempt to conceal the attached artillery system. At that moment, a Ukrainian FPV drone approached the vehicle. The initial strike landed near the tractor's engine compartment, triggering a significant detonation. A second FPV drone then engaged the artillery system directly, approaching with precision and striking near the barrel. Following the impact, small flames appeared on the vehicle and surrounding equipment. Ukrainian forces subsequently deployed a third loitering munition drone in a steep descent. The operator executed a focused strike on the hull of the opposing vehicle, causing significant additional damage. Shortly afterward, the vehicle, identified as an enemy artillery tow truck, caught fire with large flames engulfing it. Thick smoke gradually enveloped the target, reducing it to smoldering wreckage. The incident occurs near the village of Novodanilivka in the Zaporizhzhia region and is captured through both aerial and ground-level observation. 2 Russian soldiers move slowly along a road leading into the village with their hands raised above their heads. One carries a small branch with a white cloth tied to it, clearly visible from a distance. As they proceed, a Ukrainian military truck carrying personnel approaches from the opposite direction. The 2 soldiers move toward the vehicle, place any potentially dangerous items on the ground, keep only a mobile phone, and then climb onto the rear of the truck, ending the encounter without resistance. The next development is recorded by a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone over a snow-covered field near the front line. A Russian soldier is seen repeatedly throwing objects upward, initially appearing to practice or test his reach. Moments later, a Ukrainian drone passes overhead, indicating that the gestures were likely an attempt to drive the aircraft away rather than training. The drone maintains its position above the soldier as he continues trying to deter it by throwing stones, without success. After several attempts, signs of fatigue and frustration become apparent. The soldier eventually lies down in the snow and remains still. The drone then circles back, confirms the position, and carries out the engagement under continuous aerial observation. The following situation takes place in the village of Karpivka in the Donetsk region, an area that had recently come under Russian attack. Ukrainian drone surveillance detects a Russian soldier moving toward the basement of a damaged house, unintentionally revealing his position. Moments later, a strike drone descends and engages the location. After the initial impact, aerial observation continues, and additional movement is detected beneath the structure. A second drone is then directed to the same location and carries out a follow-on strike. Sometime later, 2 Russian soldiers cautiously emerge from the rubble and attempt to withdraw toward the nearby road. One soldier moves ahead and begins crossing the street, where he is intercepted by a nearby Ukrainian infantry position. The second soldier reacts in panic, pressing against the wall of the ruined building for cover. By that point, Ukrainian forces have already repositioned and move in to engage the remaining threat. This incident occurred some time ago near the Pokrovsk area and has only recently been released. Ukrainian reconnaissance drones detected a Russian sniper moving along a line of green vegetation before stopping beneath a tree, likely to rest and observe the surrounding terrain. From above, the drone maintained steady surveillance, tracking the soldier's position without drawing attention. While the sniper remained unaware, another Ukrainian drone was redirected toward the location. The approach went unnoticed until the final moments. When the drone closed in, the soldier reacted instinctively, lifting a leg in surprise, but had no time or space to reposition. The following situation takes place in a forested area near Prasovsk and was recorded some time ago by a Ukrainian drone, with the footage only recently released. The drone is seen lowering a bottle of water to a Russian soldier below the forest canopy. At first, the action appears to signal an imminent strike, but it becomes clear that the object is water rather than ammunition. After receiving it, the soldier briefly folds his arms in a gesture of thanks, then opens the bottle and drinks, attempting to regain strength. The interaction suggests that some form of understanding had been reached earlier, possibly indicating surrender or non-hostile intent, which explains why no attack follows. Once finished, the soldier tightens his boot laces and signals upward, appearing to request guidance. The drone remains overhead, providing direction. Lacking the strength to walk, the soldier begins to crawl slowly through the forest. After a short distance, exhaustion sets in again. He pauses, drinks another sip of water, then continues briefly before finally stopping and lying still to rest, fully depleted under continued aerial observation. Drone operators from the Falcon Squad, part of the Ukrainian Army's 57th Mechanized Brigade, carried out a precision operation to neutralize opposing forces who were using the underside of a bridge as shelter. They then maneuvered into position, targeting a location where Russian personnel were reportedly taking cover inside a building. Upon noticing the nearby FPV drone, the Russian troops appeared alarmed. The drone operators executed the strike with precision, leaving the opposing forces clearly disoriented. This capability allows them to maneuver through even the smallest openings, enabling highly precise and effective operations. The next situation occurs during a routine Ukrainian drone patrol near the contested Prasovsk area. While flying along a dirt road, the drone detects a group of Russian soldiers traveling by motorcycle. As the formation advances, the aerial system quickly closes the distance and targets the last vehicle in the group, engaging it under continuous observation.